Alright everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be predicting the divisional round of the NFL playoffs for 2024. First, so here are all the winners from the previous week. I went 5 of 6 last week. Let me show you my bracket from last week. Here's my bracket from last week. So as you can see, the only one I got wrong was Steelers vs. Bills, which technically I said if the game gets moved to better weather, I said the Bills would win, but on this bracket, I don't have it, and so I'll count it as 5 out of 6. Should have been 6 out of 6, but we'll count it as 5 out of 6. Talking about the divisional round. Alright, so obviously last week I got all of NFC correct, and I think I'm going to stick with my predictions of Niners beating the Packers and Lions beating the Bucks. I think both of these games will be closer than most people think, especially this one. I think people have Lions just blowing out the Bucks, but I think it'll be an okay game. I think it'll not like one 3-point game, but I think it could be like a 7 to 14 point game. It won't be like a 30 to 10 blowout or anything like that. I don't think. Obviously it could. And then I think the Niners-Packers game will also be close, purely because of, it's Niners-Packers. They always play in the playoffs, and it's always a good game most of the time. And then AFC for divisional round. Out of this game, I think the Bills will win. It's Bills' home game. Chiefs have looked pretty mid this year, not going to lie. I mean, obviously they're still good, just not the Chiefs we have seen. And the Bills against the Steelers had a lot of injuries, and I believe most of those guys are coming back, like Gabe Davis and Rasul Douglas. Can't say 100% that they're coming back, but I'm pretty sure they are. So I'm going to take the Bills in this one. And then Ravens, Texans. These two teams played week 1, I believe, of the season. And I'm pretty sure that the final score is like 28-9 or something like that. Ravens winning. But obviously that was before CJ Stroud kind of started doing really good and everyone started clicking. But it's Ravens home game. Obviously I'm biased because I'm a Steelers fan and don't like the Ravens. But I think I'm going to go with, I don't know, just with how the Texans played against the Browns. It's like hard to go against them, but at the same time, the Ravens are the number 1 seed. See, if the Texans defense can play how they did against the Browns and get turnovers, I think Texans will win. But I don't know. For now, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that and do the rest of the predictions. And then I'm going to think about it a little bit, and then I'll show you my main final prediction. And the next conference championship. See, I think whoever wins this game between Texans and Ravens is going to the Super Bowl. That's what I think. So I'm going to go this. Obviously, it's Bills' home game. Depends on the weather. If weather's bad, obviously it could be favored for the Bills because Texans aren't really a snow team. But again, I'm mainly focusing on divisional round. Mainly focus on divisional round. But this is my predictions that I have. And then conference championships. See my NFC. Yes, San Francisco wins. My NFC so far is perfect. I'm going to leave it how I had it. I'm not going to change anything. The Lions will look worse than I originally thought they'd be. That Lions-Rams game was a lot closer than I thought. I thought it'd be like a touchdown, 10-point game, not a 1-point game coming down to a last drive. But yeah, my NFC, I'm leaving the same as my original predictions because I went 3 for 3 for wild card in NFC. And then conference championship, I'm leaving. Divisional round, all that I'm just keeping the same. The only thing, it's just with AFC, it's just going to be such close games. Like I think the Bills will win, but I don't know. It could be a close game. Depends on Mahomes. And if Travis Kelce can get less than 5 drops a game. Then Texans, it's just like it's hard to go against the Ravens because the Ravens already beat them by double digits this season. But at the same time, that was first game of the season when they still had Dameon Pierce, and Dameon Pierce was the starter and all that. And C.J. Stroud's first ever game, Will Anderson's first ever game. And even when you look at like the box score, I don't remember the exact box score, but I looked at it and all the stats, and it seemed like a lot closer game than what the score was. So I'm going to go Texans. But if the Ravens do beat the Texans, I have this Super Bowl. See, with this, it's close. It's close because I think the Niners are the better team, but at the same time, the Ravens already kind of destroyed the Niners. But I'm still going to take Niners in the Super Bowl. So I believe whatever team here goes to the Super Bowl, but loses to the Niners. That's my prediction. I think this. Oh wait, no, not that. Obviously, there's a chance Bills win. Depends on weather. Focusing on the divisional round, though. That's my main predictions. But I think this is my final bracket for divisional round, and what I think will happen after the divisional round based on how teams played in the wild card round. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. Tell me who you think is going to win, what games, all that good stuff. And I'll see you all next time, and peace.